The criminal justice major is for students that want to go into a variety of careers. So obviously law enforcement, law school, and the softer side of criminal justice, like community programs and social justice, victimology, and those kinds of things.
What I would like to stress is our criminal justice field isn't based on just theory. There's a lot of criminal justice fields that deal with criminology, and that's all they base themselves on. Ours gives you active tools, so when you go to a police force, for instance, you're actively ready. You can go to the academy, you're at least 10 steps ahead of everybody else that's there that doesn't have any experience because of your internships and other classes that we do. We've got that down.
We have a minor in criminal justice. We also have an associate's in criminal justice and a bachelor's in criminal justice. In addition to that, we have several concentrations. So we have a law enforcement concentration, which is very hands-on. We have a gaming enforcement for students that want to be a game warden or work at the U.S. Forestry as a law enforcement officer, that kind of thing. We also have the corrections concentration, which is really community programs and social justice. So the students in that field want to be probation officers, or they want to work with abused children, or they want to get their master's in social work, or they want to work with victims, those kinds of things. And then we have forensic investigation, which is a CSI, but students can also minor in forensic science, which is more in the lab stuff, where the forensic investigation is more of like a CSI job, criminal scene investigator.
So when you come into Professor Slavic's classroom, you can be assured that every single major detail we're looking at, I can relate to something that's real and put a real story to it, a real incident to it, a real consequence to it. And so we can see this is what you learned, but this is what it really means to you in the future. We have guest speakers that come in from all different disciplines. We have opportunities with law enforcement clubs to go out and to visit prisons, to go to jails, see how county attorney systems work. Now, all of those type of things are available, and we do activities with them so they can see a more rounded people.
During their freshman and sophomore year, we have several volunteer programs they can do. We really don't like students to do their internships until their junior year. So I know more about the student, and I can tailor what I think would be good for them. They can do more than one internship, so they can do up to 15 credits. So we have the local police department, the local sheriff, juvenile probation, federal probation, adult probation and parole, state division of criminal investigation.
If we have a Hawaiian student, they can do internships in Hawaii. We've done them in Hawaii, Vegas, Colorado. We have internships at the Juvenile Detention Center, different youth programs, victim witness programs. And so we work with the individual to make sure that what do you want to do with your career? What do you want to do in criminal justice fields? And how can we help you to do that? The kind of student that does very well in it is the ones that are articulate, ones that like to write and write well, ones that more than anything else has a compassion and a love for helping others. The best students are the ones that they always wanted to be a police officer, they always knew they wanted to be a detective, they always knew they wanted to be helping youth or those type of programs. They know from a long time. I would encourage everybody of race and of sex or orientations to apply.